Alright guys, this is the same car I just did a control arm on, 2024 Expedition. We are doing a wheel bearing too. It took a pretty hard hit on this side. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the electronic brake caliper. And that caliper bracket bolts are a 24 millimeter. There's one of them, and then there's another one right down here. Apparently very tight. Get rid of that extension sucking that power up. All right, there we go. I'm going to gently put the caliper down. Take the rotor off. There's a big nut here on the front that needs taken off, but first I'm going to try to get these 3 18 millimeter wheel bearing bolts out. There's one of them. Second one. Third one, I need a little extension to get on it. And then feeling around back here, it feels like there's a fourth one right up top here. So there we go. I got the 4 wheel bearing bolts out. They were all 18 mil. Alright, so I got the ABS cable all unplugged right here. I'm going to zip this nut off, which is a 36. Only taking it off part way so I can smack that a few times. Expecting that to come out a little easier. This being an almost new vehicle, I didn't think I'd have to resort to their chisel, but I did. So here is the new bearing, which for some reason the ABS cable is significantly longer. Okay, so 2 days later we finally get the right bearing. What happened was the dealer sent a front bearing, not a rear bearing. So I'm just going to fish the ABS cable through this little hole here. Once that's fished through, slide that in here, hook up my ABS sensor, and you really want to make sure that ABS sensor is secured correctly. So now I got the 4 18 millimeter wheel bearing bolts going back in. Alright, So like I said, we're going to tighten up these 4 18 millimeters. Okay, now with those 4 18 millimeters put back in, I'm gonna reinstall the brake caliper. The 2 brake caliper bolts are 24s. So now after we got everything else installed, I'm gonna add the 24 millimeter nut, or sorry, 36 millimeter nut for the axle shaft. My friends, is how you do a wheel bearing on a 2004 Expedition. I'm going to put the wheel back on, I'm going to torque it down, and I'm going to get over the alignment rack and get it all lined up. I hope you guys liked the video. Please subscribe.